guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a beautiful Easter and moving into this weekend. So today I have a new foundation for you and we are going to review it and do a tutorial and wear test. So periodically I will check in with you guys. Just a quick note, I did want to do more check-ins than what I ended up getting to do. I do apologize. The kids got home and it was just a chaotic mess and I forgot to film another one. But anyways, the magical foundation, or is it awful foundation, we will see, that we're talking about today is the Milk Blur Matte Foundation. So that is what we're going to discuss today. Again, guys, thank you for being here. Welcome and welcome back. I'm Glamorous Beauty, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It is absolutely free. So without further ado and me ramming and jamming and running my mouth, let's get into this tutorial. Okay guys, so per usual, this side of the face will be done with the Beauty Blender, this side with the foundation brush. And a little bit on this foundation before we actually get into the tutorial. It is $40. It is 1 ounce, 30 mLs. This is suitable for combo, normal, sensitive, oily. So basically all of your skin types, this is an all over foundation created for everyone equally. I have combo skin, so you will actually see how it wears on me. If you have a different skin type and you've tried this foundation, please leave it down in the comment section for all the other subscribers or anyone watching this video today. They do suggest that you apply this with either your fingers or the dab and blend applicator. Also, it is full coverage and it says that it can be built, so both full and buildable. And also it comes in 16 different shades. Now that is not a large number per se, but like with me, I'm medium light, which is medium light with golden undertones, and the darkest shade is it has warm red undertones. So it does have a lot of different undertones, just not a wide shade range. So with that being said, we're going to get started into the actual review. Now, I will insert pictures in the intro and now of the actual packaging. As you guys know, before I try something, a lot of my foundations I have to purchase offline, because we are a limited Sephora inside JCPenney's where I live. And also I have to buy full size on drugstore products. So normally, yes, I purchase full size. But if and when possible, you guys know I love going to Sephora and getting a sample before I invest into my foundation. So with this actual foundation, I did get the sample and it comes in this little bag. And they always write the shade and what product it is. And you get a good amount. Now, if I love the actual product, I always go back and buy the full size, obviously. But if you're in Sephora and you want to save some money before you actually purchase, or instead of having a purchase and then going and do a return, it's just a great idea just to reach out to them and say, hey, look, I want a sample. They're really fabulous at hooking you up. So like I said, the actual packaging is very basic but cute. It is in a tube and it just has the nice matte white writing on it that says milk. So it's just a little squeeze tube. Very simple but very cute. So this is what we're working with today. Is the actual, if I can open it, sample. But like I said, if I love the product, I always go back and buy the additional product. Let me grab a brush so we can get this dabbed on. And I'll let you guys know how it feels on the skin, if it feels heavy, lightweight, if it's comfortable. Now, straight off the bat, I'm going to tell you now, it does have a slight chemical smell. It's not overwhelming, but it's definitely there. I'll let you guys know if that fades within time. These samples, just so you know, does give you enough that you can have sufficient amount of time to tell if you're going to like a product before you have to go and repurchase it. So you will get a good 3 or 4 uses out of the samples. And we are starting to blend. So as you guys can see, it is literally melting into the skin. No issues on the blend. So I've got half the eye makeup done. I always like to do my eyebrows most of the time after I do foundation, just so I don't have to go back in and correct it after I get done applying the foundation. So as you guys can see, if you have a golden undertone, this is a great match. It's blending in beautiful. There's no splotchiness or drag to this foundation. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that coverage. All right, so let's take a pause here and look at that. You guys know the extreme loss of pigment I have. Now on this side, I'm going to go in with my Morphe G36. All right, so what I was saying is you guys know how bad I have loss of pigment. And there has thus far been a foundation on the market that covers that loss of pigment 100%. Not saying that there hasn't been some that's come close or really good foundation products put out, but I want you to look at this. So usually I still have big white splotches, like big white spots just still coming through my foundation. So even though I have on foundation, because I have loss of pigment, when you take a product as concealer or foundation that has pigment in that product and you try to apply it over the loss of pigment, it still does not pick up and cover that loss of pigment. So this is covering my loss of pigment 100%. I am really shook right now because this has never happened. Hands down, never before have I ever had a foundation cover my loss of pigment 100%. So when you want to talk and say full coverage, this is 150% full coverage. This is with the brush. Very beautiful. Blended excellent. This is with the Beauty Blender. Again, still giving me 100% coverage. So to me right now, I'm loving brush and Beauty Blender. That can change though towards the end of the day. And as you guys can see, let me just stop for a minute. I really don't have to use concealer, but we are going to go ahead and layer some concealer on top so you guys can see if this is going to lift the foundation or move the foundation, how concealer is going to blend in with the foundation and work with it. And then I will jump off and do the rest of my products, come back, do my first check-in, let you know how everything layered on top of it. But today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way. I am in light medium. And if you haven't tried this concealer, it's an oldie but a goodie. It really is a great concealer, especially if you have more dry skin. It really works well because it does moisturize a little bit, you know, more than a lot of concealers on the market. So I really love this Born This Way. All right, on this side, we are going to be using the Beauty Blender. Look how effortless that's blending in. It is unreal. Look at that. It's not moving the foundation. It's not lifting up any of the product. It is literally blending in with the foundation as one. A lot of times the concealer will sit on top of your foundation, and this one, it is absolutely blending in beautiful. And on my nose area here, as you guys can see, it blended in. I have a really hard time with concealer wanting to remove the foundation from the nose, but this is a beautiful combo, guys. I'm just still like, I'm breathless over the amount of coverage this is honestly giving. I mean, we hear full coverage all of the time. And with most people, what most companies consider full coverage, it really works great on their skin because they don't have a lot of skin issues. But if you honestly have a lot of high intensity skin issues, majority of full coverage is not full coverage. But as you guys can see, this totally is. Look how smooth that forehead is. And on this side, guys, I'm using that same G36. And as you guys can see, it's nothing to blend this in. So it's beautiful. Alright guys, so this is with the concealer. What do we think? It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm living for this foundation. Again, this is with the brush. Absolute 150% full coverage. This is with the Beauty Blender. It's just a stunning foundation. It feels very lightweight on the skin. It's almost as if I have nothing on my face, or as if I have a BB cream on. It's very, very, very like a to touch. It's a very soft, luxurious matte feel. So I am going to have to set this. It did not dry yet. Well, it's starting to. So we'll see. Right now, it is starting to set to a nice powder finish. So we will see. I'll let you guys know when I come back. So I'm going to jump off, finish the bronzer, contour, blush, all those good jazz, the under eye, and I'll be back to let you guys know how it's wearing, how everything layered. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, Beauty Baes, so this is our first check-in after everything's been put on. And as you guys can see, everything went on so beautiful, effortless. I mean, it's just stunning. Everything about this thus far is just gorgeous. It's really sitting beautiful on the skin. Absolute 100% coverage. I mean, it's lightweight. It's effortless. It blends beautiful. Everything applies gorgeous. So right now, I mean, we're only about an hour in. So we'll see at the end of the day how this holds up. On Sephora, this has a 4 out of 5 star rating, so it's pretty good overall. Also, guys, I forgot to mention earlier, with this product, Milk does state to make sure that you shake it very well before use, to make sure that you mix up all the blur microspheres that it has in it. And as you guys can see, it really is blurring my lines really nicely. Usually I really have them harsh on my forehead, but so far everything that Milk states about this foundation is really on point. Now, as I was reading, it doesn't have a lot of huge claims or anything. Milk left it very simple and basic. So it's even impressing me more than most foundations that have a tremendous amount of claims. Also, guys, tell me what you think about the eyes today. I did do wing liner, which is out of my norm. I have lashes on. So leave down in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in a little while to let you see how it holds up. Alright guys, I have to just say this and get it off my chest. I really cannot, I'm just shook that this only has a 4 out of 5 rating. This foundation honestly is phenomenal, mind-blowing, baffling. Never in my life have I ever had a foundation sit on my skin the way this is, look flawless and effortless on my troubled skin. This is just remarkable, guys. Also, I want to tell you, you guys can go back to my past videos and you guys can see that normally my blush, my bronzer, and all those things normally does not look as pigmented on camera. And I'm telling you now, look at this. It is making all of my other foundation or all of my other cosmetics not only apply more airbrushed, but also it is literally picking up the pigment like never before in my life. I've never seen a foundation hands down do this. I mean, I've seen foundations, you know, make your products look airbrushed, but never in my life have I seen a foundation increase and help the pigment in all your other products. Look at that. And then please take time and look back on my other previous videos and you guys will see this is remarkable. It truly is. It's unbelievable. I am breathtaking. This has stolen my heart and sent it to freaking Mars somewhere, guys. It's unreal. So, that's all I had to say about this. And I just needed to put a few more comments in. So, we'll see. Okay, babes, I'm back. And I do apologize because I wanted to do 2 more check-ins. So this is check-in number 2 and it's going to be the last check-in. It is now midnight. Also, I did apply this at 7 a.m. this morning. So this has been 17 hours in. Like I said, on the actual Sephora site, it doesn't state the longevity. So I'm going to bring you in and give you a nice good look. Now on the brush side, as you guys can see, it did kind of settle a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. And I mean, it is completely intact. My blush, my bronzer, my highlight, everything is still intact. Now obviously I reapplied the lips. This is Laura Geller. But everything on the eyes is still slaying. I mean, I am so impressed. Hands down. I've never had a holy grail foundation or a go-to foundation, but I will tell you now, if you are looking for a full coverage foundation that absolutely feels like nothing on the skin, please give the Milk Blur a try because I have officially, first time in my life, or since I've had loss of pigment the last 5 years, found a go-to holy grail foundation. I give this foundation a huge thumbs up. And I highly approve it and suggest that if you're in the market for a great foundation, please give this a try. As you guys can see, you can see for yourself, it honestly looks as if I just applied it this morning. And this is 17 hours in. Complete, full coverage. Covered my loss of pigment. It is just amazing. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, share, and of course, subscribe and become a part of our Beauty Bay family. I love you guys deeply. I want to thank you guys for 132 subscribers. I am overwhelmed with love and happiness. I look forward to the future and all the many other videos. This is my passion. This is my love. I love doing these videos for you guys. So I really am so grateful to you all. I love you all and good night. Mwah. Bye.